Gentlemen, there's an open secret regarding scent, and you need to be in the know. The scent is your secret weapon, and it can seriously upgrade your style and confidence. Ever wonder why a handsome man can draw a crowd, but if he has a faint odor all the amorous affection dies off? It's because the scent is that powerful. A woman will remember a man's scent. A gent who's in control of his fragrances, the aroma he gives off, will be seen as more successful and more in control, so it should always be on your pre-date grooming list. Don't blame us, blame science. Men's perfume, shoes and phone. Women are more attracted to strong, pleasant scents. It's not just women though, it's other men as well. It doesn't matter what you're into, it's all about putting out the right scent out there, and your preferred sex will be attracted to it. On a scientific level, women do have stronger olfactory receptors and more of them. Part of learning how to wear the right fragrance is knowing what works for your personal style and natural musk. There's way too much science that goes into this, so we're going to give you the Cliff Notes version of a lot of it. Our natural sweat actually produces androstenone, which is basically woman repellent. Unless you're sentient in a perfectly cool room and you don't move at all, you're going to sweat throughout the day. It happens. Your hygiene and choice of deodorant help you out, but your cologne becomes your scent. It's that layer on the surface that sends signals to the fairer sex saying, yes, I am a well put together gentleman. Your deodorant, beard oil and antiperspirant can interfere with cologne. Yes, we did just say that your deodorant is a necessity to ensure people are only getting a whiff of your cologne. However, that doesn't mean that it's also not important. You need to get neutral scented grooming essentials. Let's go over a few do's and don'ts with your main manly grooming items in accordance with your fragrance. Deodorant, you can go for a light scent here, but don't do spray-on deodorant. Yes, there is a difference between deodorant and antiperspirant. Should you sweat excessively that day, should the conditions or unexpected surprises of the weather bring out that musky scent, your deodorant is the last line of defense to make sure you don't offend. A good cologne is fantastic, but it won't mask any BO that pops up throughout the day. It'll just smell like you cover up your BO with cologne, and that's a huge no-no. Just to be safe, you should be carrying around a DOP kit each day. Beard oil is essential to keep your beard looking healthy, not scraggly. However, since most beard oils are made with 100% essential oils, they give off a very pungent aroma. This can be good if you know how to pair your scents. If you're not keen on balancing the two, you can always opt for a fragrance-free beard oil, which doesn't use any natural ingredients with aromas. You'll still have access to 100% organic products, but it won't be battling with your cologne for olfactory dominance. Antiperspirant, it stops you from perspiring, plain and simple. This can be a godsend, so long as you're not using Axe and spraying a toxic cloud over your body. We don't recommend getting a deodorant and antiperspirant combination, because it simply doesn't do the job properly. Fighting your sweat is the #1 way to maintain your cologne's potency and power throughout the day. Use it, but do so sparingly in combination with a separate deodorant for the best results. Man holding a perfume. Smelling flowery versus smelling masculine. Okay, so this is where it gets into what works for you, and it's tricky. We obviously can't tell you the perfect aroma that's going to work for you, although we do have a lot of suggestions and experiences to share with you on the matter. It's still fairly subjective. What works for us may not work for you, and so on and so forth. Every guy wants to smell his best, but they lose sight and opt for whatever will make them smell as the most manly man. Everyone is different, and that fact can't be stressed enough. If you're worried about cologne giving you a non-masculine or feminine scent, know that first of all, any one of us would rather smell like flowers than the alternative. Secondly, it works for some guys. Don't have trepidation if a cologne smells a bit perfumey.